Hey guys, Stealth here, and welcome back to the Second Korean War. We're on episode 14 for this Ash and Shadows playthrough. In case you're just jumping in and you have no idea what's going on, this is a heavily modded gameplay, and as such I have all sorts of units that you normally would not expect in Wargame Red Dragon. For example, we have, where are they? Here, K2 Pips. In case you want to get this mod, look in the description down below and you can find what mod it is, how you can download it, and how you can install it. Anyway, for this episode I want to focus on the right flank, Tanchon. The question is, how am I best going to be able to sort through these guys? See, the map is not ideal. I'm going to try and hit them from two different angles, but not at the same time. Some of these groups, such as all the Marines, can attack in one go. They can land and immediately attack thanks to 3 initiative. Some of these units, such as the armor regiments, can't. They can only move or attack, but not both. So I want to try and engage them with the Marines first, and any survivors will get picked off by the infantry groups, or the infantry regiment that I have back here. So let's send in the Marines. Disembark all these guys. I also have a couple of light attack helicopters, Comanches, Sea Cobras, Super Cobras, and the S-70I Firehawk, armed with 4 Hellfires. Now as for their AA, let's see what they have, because I am seeing an AA weapon system. Yeah, a bunch of Ponges. These are nasty. These can do quite a lot of damage. Not so much to helicopters, but to other aircraft, absolutely. Also Shilka. These things are slightly less of a threat, in the sense that yes, they have helicopter range, but I think most of my helicopters will outrange them. Now again, I have a lot of points, and I might as well use them. So the Enterprise still has the Prowlers left, these things. Time to deploy those, and send them on their way. I hope they don't get shot down over Killdew, but apparently not. We also have the Nighthawks. Bunch of Super Hornets. These guys carry 6 fire and forget anti-tank weapons. I'll have those as well. And the other one that they have is the F-16C SOM. This is a mixture of a seed aircraft with a bomber, dropping a glide bomb over 7,000 meters. So we're going to send those in as well. Now, the Enterprise itself is due for a refit, and so is the escort flotilla. Other than that, there's really nothing to fear there. As for the Bellow Wood, I might have some aircraft from that one as well. They have the Avengers, but I don't have enough points. What they have is the Dingo, Sheer Fighter, and the Falcon. Multi-role / bomber oriented. Anyway, let's go to Tanchon. Let's see where I start. Naval Sector Mike, that's all I have. They have a small group of infantry, mostly Igla and ATGM, a decent assortment of supports, and 36 T-72Ms. Aside from that, a bunch of recon, a pretty high number of ATGM vehicles, and some anti-ship weapons, but they never use those. If I start out Naval Sector Mike, my objective should be to capture Wonsan as quickly as possible. Let's see, if I send in one group that doesn't really do anything for me anyway, such as an air defense company, what does that get me? For sector deployment, that is. There we go, now I have Wonsan. Something needed to come out of Wonsan in order for me to capture it. So now I have a far better position to hold down territory and deploy Marines here. In the meanwhile, there's a good chance that they're going to send in tanks from Killdew or Tanchon, and I should have STRBs, or at least you normally get them. Yeah, I have 6 of them. That means that I have 96 ATGMs versus 36 tanks without APS. This is not going to be a fair fight. They need to kill almost 8,800 points on my team before I get killed off, and they need to lose 2,828. Let's get to work. Now Tanchon, this whole sector is one important area because it has a port, and from there I can deploy a lot of reinforcements. Let's deploy one India over there. Most of the fighting is probably going to be done close to this bridge and potentially over here. I don't think I have too many HGMs, if any. Not in the infantry. Vehicles. I have a couple of Humvees, but their range is limited. LEVAT also have HGMs, but again their range is limited. Then we have the helicopters. These are all packing good to excellent HGMs, such as the Hellfires, but the range is slightly impeded by the AA. We have tanks. We have the M60 ERA and the Abrams. Now the Abrams should be able to stand up to anything that the armored group can throw at me. So we're going to have a tank-on-tank fight here. I think that's the best option. I'm not sure if that's enough. Let's go with a few more. We'll also need a command unit here. Let's go with a marine group, easiest to hide. I'll have some US Marines holding the buildings here and there. They have no air cover whatsoever. Aside from that, STRBs. I'm going to deploy all 6 of them and have a Comanche scout out for them. Oh, and we of course do need a scout on the mainland. Good optics, very good optics. Well, this is gonna have to be it. Okay. Let's see what they're up to. Contact. Contacts. Yep, there's the tanks. Line up. Battle formation. Okay, there's a good number of them coming this way. And they have optics. Try to spread out your fire and don't all hit the same tank. If you can. No? Cool. Look at that. This is cruelty against small vehicles. Need you guys to move up. I need you to engage the Shilkas and you to engage the T-72. Go. Susang Po, you're not going to survive that. You realize that, right? He must be getting worried. Splashes right close. More Susang Po, more HGM. Yeah, they cannot really hurt me, but I still don't want to get too close. What do you have here? Free kills. I will happily take free kills. Oh, I think they might have noticed me. What? That is unacceptable. Killing off a recon vehicle. What are you thinking? Talking of recon, how are they being spotted, these Abrams? I mean, they're not exactly stealthy things. Not exactly stealthy units, but something must be spotting me down here. Oh, there's the T-72s. And a good number of them. Now, these things are riverine, so they should be able to get close enough to deal quite a bit of damage. Hit. Yep, these things are getting messed up. Oh, whoa. I need you guys to start intercepting everything that comes down that road. And there is going to be quite a multitude of targets here. I think we're going to have to double up on our Marine regiment here, our Marine detachment. Keep going, punch everything in the side that you can. Especially those tanks. The Susang Po are not a threat. The Marines cannot be touched by those, but the T-72s are a different story. That's why I'm deploying these Marines not at the edge of the town here. That's when all the T-72s would fire at them, but slightly inwards, so they can ambush them. There's the next group. Keep going. Easy kills. This thing has fired 16 hellfires already. Let's get the Comanche to move up a little bit. See if you can deal with those. Marines are engaging, tanks are engaging. One Marine lost. Like literally one Marine, not one group. We have 3 tanks go north. Now they have 1100 points left. Let's send in the prowlers. See about AA. Ooh, targets. Igla. Unfortunately, my range against the Igla is a grenade launcher or a dual M2 Browning. It's not going to be that good.
What are your orders, sir?
Alright. Let's light up the radars. If I can find them, that is. Did they even deploy any of them? Don't think so. Okay. Interesting choice. In that case, we might use a Super Hornet. Damn it. Shilka's working it over. We lost a Prowler. To what, exactly? To AA guns. That must have been it. Alright, 70% of points. These things are getting annoying. I mean, they're not actually doing damage to the tank. Or very little, but I just don't want to get hit. Come on, chase him down. I just hope they're not going to meet a tank up close. That would be unfortunate. 80%, 500 points left. Send in some resupply units.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no you're not. There's the Shilkas. Ceasefire. I need to manually guide these things in, or they're all going to fire at exactly the same target. That'd be a waste. 2 missiles out. Doesn't really matter what we hit, I'm just going for points. 30. Let's go for another Shilka, so that the next one can have an easier time killing whatever it wants to kill. That should be another one. Yep. Prio target, Shilka. Fear off. Perfect. And now you can easily wipe out tanks. One down. Still have Shilka back there. Don't want to take too much of a risk. You still have 7 HEGMs on you. And you two have 32 between the two of you. Might as well use them.
Are you talking to me?
Your ammo... Geez, you're looking at your last round?
Just spit it out.
Elite, veteran, veteran. These things are coming in as hardened. So they definitely got a lot of kills here. And the Marines fired exactly 1 small each. That's it.
Are you talking to me?
I think those Kurgers are going to go fast.
You sure it's safe then?
Is that a command? No, that's just a tank. It's not even a tank. It's a 20-point unit. Look like a Susong. 69 points. Try to spread out your fire between these 2 targets. Why are you elite? What did you kill that made you elite?
Yes, sir.
7 points. Last HEGM hits, and we are done. Okay, let's see. Damage report. Um, it's a total victory. 2,800 points killed. Losses, a scout and a prowler. What do they have? Some tanks. Are they on the run? They're on the run. Okay. Yeah, the Soviets are now getting a little concerned about my offenses here. Or offensive, not so much offenses. Let's send these forces over here and use that port to start resupplying everything here. Unfortunately, I cannot engage this group. So we're going to see some part of it come back in the next round. And I think that there is not too much that I need to do. Again, Tanchon is not a strategic zone. It doesn't give me anything, it's hard to defend, it's hard to kill tanks or infantry in this sector. So, considering it's only accessible between Tanchon, this sector here, and Kaesong, I believe you can... Oh yeah, you can also go to Pyongyang. It doesn't get me too much. And if I can shut down Tanchon and this one over here, then Tanchon is not a strategic consideration. Because they cannot get any new forces in there, so I'm just going to have to wait for the forces to come out. Anyway, these guys are at full initiative, full cohesion. My aircraft are too far away, they cannot make it. Sorry, the Night Riders, the tram intruders, can make it there. Might as well assign them. And that's about it. I don't need the other aircraft. End the turn. Couple of forces retreating into China. Soviet troops have crossed the Korean border to join in on the fun. Let's see. Do we have any further reinforcements coming in? Well, at least we don't. Nope. I think at turn 11 or 12 you're getting some more units. Okay, let's have a look at Tanchon. Round 2. This time around they do have aircraft. Multi-role squadron, strike squadron. What are we looking at? Q-5Ds, laser-guided bombs, heavy bombs, and rocket pods / air-to-air. They're coming in from Kilju and Tanchon. They have a lot of tanks. ZTZ-59s, ZTZ-99s, and T-72M. This time around, they don't have too many AA. Not a lot of Shilkas left, and apparently all the AA batteries either got killed off or didn't show up. But these things might be sent out against helicopters if I decide to use them. I'm going to set up a defense in Wonsan and Charlie. Let's see if these things are any good. Not so much the T-72s, we checked those. These are a different breed. These have more firepower. They have 22 frontal armor and 22 AP. That's a bit much. I also have 22 and 22. They are paying 70 points, and they're also getting an ATGM and an APS thrown in. And I don't. 28 strength. 20 strength. Ah, you're not as durable. This time around though, I do have the K2 pips. These have more armor and a better gun. And especially considering that most of these have already seen extensive combat, I don't think that there is much that can do damage against the K2 pip. Maybe some of these aircraft are going to make a try run at it, but even then, they will not be able to do a lot of damage to them. And the K2 pip does have an APS. These things come with an ATGM, so I also see that as a nice fixture. Let's make sure we capture all of these zones. So Charlie, Wonsan, Alpha. That's another plus 8, plus 5 is 13 income. Let's go. Oh, I completely forgot my Air Force. Alright, we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way then. That was sloppy. I should have sent in the Air Force. I'm not going to hold Nav Sector Mike. I'm probably going to deploy a couple of STRBs early on, and that should be enough. Let's get a TACOM here. They are not likely to get into Charlie. They might do a drive-by of Charlie, trying to get to this sector, but other than that, I don't expect them here. Okay, we have one fob. That's all. Let's deploy that a little closer. We can set up a firing line here. Let's first deploy a couple of those SDRBs with an LCU to keep them firing. Oh, and a recon unit, come to think of it. AA, we have the Pegasus, the Beho, the 263s, and I think a couple of AA infantry units. Yeah, Stingers, Sochunsu Vanguard. Oh, the Habian Commando. They might be just on the edge of their range if I deploy them here. A couple of Marines here. In case they want to send in those tanks close. That means that I can only buy 2 tanks. And I don't even have a recon unit in here. That's not very good news. ATGMs are just going to bounce off of those things harmlessly. Helos? I don't think so. I think the APS is just going to say no. Let's deploy a couple of elite K2s. I can only deploy 1. Alright, here goes. Get in there, lock it down. Offload. What's your range? 32. Yeah, they can hit to about here. That should be enough. Let's get the SEALs forward. Let's get the Darkhawk away. 3,100 meters. Okay, another elite K2, please. There they are. That's the one that is, I believe, armed with an ATGM. Yep. Looks the part. Let's fall back a little on the Scorpions. Another elite K2. Are you just going to sit there? Or do you want to try and come at me? Hang on, what's that? Infantry. And a whole load of tanks? Okay. Let's disable those weapons. Hold on the LCU. I think they may have spotted this thing. And apparently they don't like it much. Ooh, that APS is firing. They're all firing multiple charges. That is good. That means they're going to run out of ammo faster. Oh, crap. I don't have too much. Well, no, I should have enough defenses here. Weapons out. Veteran K2, please. 70 points. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wasn't quite expecting you guys to return fire, but of course you can. I outrange you by only 300 meters. Wasn't quite expecting that. What the hell happened to you? I think they got hit by a bombing run. You guys are already out of missiles. We're going to need more tanks. Quite a few more tanks, come to think of it. Side shot, I like it. Alright. Would be surprised if they don't have too many missiles or too many APSs left. Get those transports out. Jeez. Already taking aim. Couple of good hits. Unfortunately, these things have... Holy crap. So much frontal armor that it's going to take a while before I actually damage them. Come on. Try and get a shot in. Side shot would be perfect here. Here they come. Get ready. Move. One block. Side shot everything. That's what you get for coming in too close. I have plenty of reinforcements and you don't. Ow. That was uncalled for. I'm gonna have to set up some AA. They're doing a bit too much damage here. Jeez, you're hitting between all of those buildings? You guys must have fantastic aim. Alright, reinforcements have arrived. Get those Marines to move up a little bit. Missile out. What you can do, I can do. Got another one. Rocket pods. Whoa, those things are fast. There's more of them incoming. Use that smoke screen again. More of those ZTZs. Those ZTZs are a death threat. They are really powerful. And they can field a lot of them. Kill. Avian Commandos, do you have a shot? You do. A T-72? That's an easy kill. I can imagine you would one-shot that. Yep. Go for the next one. That's a fire and forget weapon. Yep, got them. This is getting annoying. This K2 is alive and ready. I'm going to start grouping these things. This thing is locked onto another target. Lost an LVTP. Get over here, unload, and get out. What's your range like? 875. That means I cannot reach across that river. That should be dead. Yep. Okay, we've killed a good number of them. I wonder how many they have left. So far, some of these K2s have taken a lot of damage. But they're all still here. Let's get you back, actually, and let's get the other group moving forward. And we should have enough to buy another 2. Oh joy, there's more. You're ready? Really? Yeah, this time we're ready. Well, sort of ready. The thing actually survived. Fall back. Deal with these tanks. Hey, Bungs, switch buildings. Get resupplies. 25-point kill. What's their optics like? Medium. Jesus. So there's a fairly good chance that these things can spot for themselves. It's close enough. These are the best tanks that I have. And even they are starting to struggle. That thing is damn near destroyed. Really not too concerned with the Type 59s. These, much more so. Fall back a bit. That was another 30 points something. Was that AA, maybe? We still have to go through 2,000 points here. More K2s, please. Alright, you guys seem ready enough. You still need repairs. You can join that one. You guys are being repaired. Let's set up a go-between. Missile out. Ah, now we're looking at the 59s. They may be out of the ZTZ 99s. I think they deployed everything that they had pretty early on. And now we're seeing the survivors. And the 59s are far inferior to the 99s. Now it's easy pickings for all of these K2s. Alright, you're still being repaired. You guys are good to go. What? I lost one? And another one? That's unacceptable. Fall back. Hold. Start bridging that gap to the fob. And I lost another one? Are these guys all looking in the wrong direction and showing their side armor or something? Is that what's going on? Let's deploy some Firehawks, lob some long-range ATGMs onto these targets. Those glide bombs are getting annoying. These K2s are still being repaired. I'm going through about half my fob so far. Yep, go-between system is working. Commandos are being resupplied. Couple more kills, 70% of points. I think I still have not shot down any aircrafts. I still want to get at least one of them, because they have a large amount of these aircraft, and they are doing a lot of damage. What are you doing? He's hiding out in a courtyard or something. Look at that. You think you're safe. You're not a tractor, Sunshine. I can see you there. And so can my Hellfire. Really? Gotcha. Not today. Alright, resupply. Commandos, I think... Yeah, they're all elite. Kill. Look at this road. That's what you get for trying to come up against a combined force of US and South Korean tanks. Well, mostly South Korean at this point. These are ready. Let's move up. There's another one. This time we have an engine fire and we have a kill. Moderate damage. 800 points. These K2s are ready. Time to start biting back. Oh, you have ATGMs in here, do you? These things are terribly inaccurate. Further airstrikes. This is why I should have sent in the Air Force. Oh, ZTZs. High threat level. One got hit by an ATGM. Start reinforcing your buddies. Weapons off. Look at that! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 aircraft coming in. High value target. Comanche, that thing's yours.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Bunch of Maljutka. Can you hit those? You can. Go for them. I can still see the target, but barely.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Alright, you guys are fine. I'm not sure who's spotting it, but I think it was the Comanche. Oh shit, those are armed with Igla N.
Let's hope the enemy don't have any air defense.
688 points left.
Break cover, folks. We're moving again.
Mortars. Engage these. My mortars are refusing to fire. Like, in general. Get a move on. Engage those Tanchon. Alright, I have 1,000 points. Let's start using those. There's your command tank. There's your Maljutka.
Where do you need us, sir?
Now I have you. There's the Tanchon. Get that command tank. Perfect. Move up a little. Further aircraft. Ready up in the Stinger. What are you doing?
Welcome you aboard.
I think they just lost line of sight at the last possible second there. Unacceptable. Kill it. Gotcha. Send out a command tank. Get that thing.
Tail rotor check.
Alright, in the meanwhile, we're going to start hunting towards Kilju. See if I can get the command tank there. And I unfortunately don't have a command infantry airborne, but I do have a Darkhawk that I'm not using. So I might as well recycle them. Oh joy, here come the Q5Ds. And then some. What are you? You're a logistics truck.
Let's fly.
Okay. I'm going to open up this window for a second, so that I have an easier time identifying everything. Got a couple of BHOs in here. There's your fob. There's your Iglas. Where's your command unit? Because I don't believe we killed it yet. Normally the command unit's hiding somewhere back there.
Brace yourself. We're flying in.
Drop off and get in. Hello. There you are.
Heading to giving grid reference.
Try not to get shot down. Where the hell did that command unit go? Oh, there's two of them here.
I need that tail rotor check.
I hope one Hellfire's enough. Because it's really the only way that I have to deal damage at this range.
Target in sight. Adjusting aim.
Fire one. Is that enough? That's enough.
Completed. Ready to go.
You were trying to deal damage, I think. There's the other one. Hellfire out.
Rain down on
Cannon
the
angle
ball.
too high. Fix that. I need that missile to hit the tank. Fast. There's not too much time left. 2 minutes only. Splash. Got him. Okay. Let's see. Tank regiment destroyed. Second tank regiment and the multi-roll. What did I lose? Because that was not pretty. 3 K2s. 1 Pegasus. An STRB and a Marine. Okay. Could have done that better. I wasn't expecting that much of a pushback from all of those tanks. Anyway, all of those tanks are now dead. Especially those nasty Chinese Z99. They still have one T90 over here. Must have been a tank group that I kicked out earlier. They have T90S, T72M and the Choma 98. Only these could pose a bit of a threat, but most of them not too much. They have here... Holy crap. These are nasty. The ZTZ-96A have a laser dazzler. Now it might not look like much because it doesn't do any damage, but it does a hell of a lot of suppression damage. And this means that your helicopters are going to get... I'm not going to say one shot, but they will get insta-panicked. So helicopters are no good against the ZTZ-96A. Now I'm going to cut the episode here. I know there's another fight happening on Tanchon, but I'm going to have to look at that the next round. For now, we're looking at most of North Korea under control. The northern edges and the edge towards the Russian border look like they could be seeing a bit more action soon. I'm going to let this campaign draw out as long as possible, trying to bring in as many of those new groups as possible. For now, hope you enjoyed it, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow probably for the next episode.